I am Things just went from bad to real bad. Today, we're going after peacocks. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Not those peacocks. These peacocks. Let's start out with the most common and most simple method of peacock bass fishing, which is live shiners. This one I have rigged with two little split shot sinkers about a foot up above a nice solid hook. I hook mine through the lips. A lot of people sight fish with these things. Now, I sight fish when I see a fish, like right now. There we go. He's taking it. There we go. But if you can't see them, and this guy ain't too big. There was a bigger one in there with him. Darn it, the smaller one moved faster. So when you can see a peacock along the bank like I just did, you cast into them and basically present the bait and they'll nail it. This is smaller by the standards of we've been catching lately, but I think I demonstrated the process pretty good. All right, so that was an example of sight fishing. I was in the middle of telling you how I rig these things. So split shot sinker through the lips, that sort of thing. You know, whatever size hook you want, you feel comfortable with. And when I'm not sight fishing them, I just throw a little bit ahead of the boat to the edge of the weeds or back behind the weeds. And I let it sink, and I just let it sink naturally. I let the fish kind of do his thing naturally. And then as I approach the line, as I approach where I cast, I just kind of pick up the slack. There's another fish. It feels like a, oh, what is that? It's a cichlid, ain't it? What is that? Oh no. Okay. There's another peacock. And that one I didn't sight fish. That one I was just kind of casting a little bit ahead of the boat and waiting for a bite. It is definitely time to pack up the electronics. I've accepted it. I'm about to get caught in a storm, so I got to put you away. I'll be back after the storm. Hopefully I'll be dry. Hopefully I won't be struck by lightning. Wish me luck. Things just went from bad to real bad. Just a minute or so ago on this video, you saw me in glass calm water. Look what I'm in now. And this is a canal. Look at this. It's like I'm out in the damn bay or the ocean or something. So I'm gonna try to make my way in. There's a bridge I might be able to hide under. It's just gonna be a little tricky. Let's see what we can do. Looks like I'll sit it out in here. So now that the storm has passed, I think I'm just going to wait for the last of this rain to trickle off, head back out, and we'll keep doing some fishing. The storm is cleared now a few miles north down the canal, so I decided to buzz up here a little bit. The spot we were fishing immediately after the storm was very grassy, a lot of vegetation, weeds, mat, that sort of thing. And I wasn't really able to coax any peacocks out of that to hit on either the topwater or the wounded minnow. So I came here. There's a nice largemouth. Stay down, stay down. He's okay. Came down here where it's a little more rocky. It seems to be the right move. So the terrain's a little different. The canal is a little different. And maybe it's going to pay off. All right, so I think making the move was the right choice. This is a hard decision to make since the largemouth are hitting on the propeller bait, but we're here to get peacocks today. So I'm switching to this wounded minnow or swimming minnow type lure. This particular one is a Rapala. The color is black and gold. Black and gold is my preferred color for peacocks. In fact, I use it almost exclusively. Your bait doesn't have to be a Rapala. Really, any diving minnow that'll float and then go down about 4 inches will work. Now, if you're using like a generic one or a cheap one, make sure you replace the hooks, because these peacocks, when they get to be 3-4 pounds, they are strong and they'll make a run and straighten your damn hooks out. And also, fish with a looser drag than you would typically use. Again, if your drag's too tight, I'm not so much worried about your line breaking, but these guys will straighten there's a hit. These guys will straighten the hooks on you. Now, you can hear my drag coming out. There we go. I think it's a largemouth, because I have it set really loose, again, because these peacocks will make a run on you. All right, let's see about this guy. Come on. All right, it's a nice largemouth. Awesome. There we go. Come on, buddy. Nice, nice. So I switched to the Rapala because I wanted to get you a peacock. I end up getting you a nice big largemouth. So that was a largemouth. As we know, largemouth don't make these ripping runs like the peacock do. So as a result, when you're just fishing for largemouth, you really don't need to keep the drag as loose. But as I said again, oh, there we go again. That's a little largemouth. Oh, that's funny. Oh no, it's a little peacock. Okay, so finally, I have a peacock to show you on an artificial. Looks like changing lures was the right call. There's that peacock on an artificial bait for you. My battery died about an hour ago, so I'm gonna use that magic 15 seconds you get on a dead battery to say goodnight. I fished for another hour, got a bunch of little largemouths like this guy and 1 or 2 small peacocks, but that's it. I gotta get home now so I can put my son to bed because it's back to school week.